if you have the opportunity, then one place you should go and see is Novodevichy Cemetery, which is next door to Novodevichy Convent, surrounded by a huge wall. Inside, if you're interested in 20th century history, particularly Soviet history, inside there are literally thousands of graves of famous people, both in the arts, in politics, in warfare, aircraft designers, you name it. It's a wonderful place to visit, and probably one of the best ways to visit it is to go to the entry gate and buy yourself a map which has on it all the graves in the cemetery. Unfortunately, it's in Russian, but if you plan it carefully, then it's a very, very worthwhile visit, and you could spend certainly a good half day there, if not longer. And there was a grave there which had a sort of large dog and a chap sitting with a funny hat on, surrounded by flowers, and whom I didn't know, and I've discovered since I came back. He's in fact a famous clown, Yuri Nikolin. Just an added piece of information. The sculpture on some of the gravestones is just magnificent. One of a famous violinist is quite stunning, but there are just too many to mention. So I've come to the cemetery, and this is Boris Yeltsin's grave. This is a Russian flag with lapis lazuli. It says there on Boris Yeltsin. It'll have a little sculpted face on. They must have cost a lot of money, these things. Who they are, I have no idea. But look at that one there. I don't know who he is. And of course it's all in Russian, so you don't know who is who. But obviously many of them were military people. This is the grave of Nikita Khrushchev. It's black and white, his good side and his bad side. He wasn't buried in the Kremlin wall because he wasn't in power when he died. Only those in power were buried in the Kremlin wall.
Est-ce qu'il était dans le gouvernement? Non, il n'était pas dans le gouvernement, mais il était très actif au niveau de la politique.
I can remember him taking his shoe off at the United Nations and banging it on the dais when he was giving the Americans a ticking off. A very strange man. It's just one after the other. Famous ones, now forgotten. I don't know who this is, but obviously very popular. This is the grave of Shostakovich, 1906 to 1975, and still very well looked after.